Hey everyone, welcome to tonight's Big Brother Canada chat.
Oh, hi. It's episode 17.
Whoa.
And it is the beginning of the game.
And that's what it feels like. It feels like we've been watching crap for a few weeks now, and finally...
Let's get to getting.
Yeah.
Alright, so last time Tola won the veto and used it on himself.
Of course. Why wouldn't you?
And Avery had to pick a replacement, and she
Avery
surpassed all expectations.
Never dissed. Did I diss a little bit before? Yeah. Am I dissing now? Not for the moment.
We ate tonight. No crumbs.
Woo! Yes.
All right.
She was like, you know what? Even though we're Maves or whatever, we're super close personally.
You gotta go.
Guys, I gotta do this.
You gotta go.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe she was inspired by her girl Lexus there, who says, yeah, I can cut him whenever.
Do you really think that when it came down to it, Lexus would cut Matt for the girls?
No.
Me neither.
Nope.
Not a chance. Not a chance.
Not her Matty.
No. So we've got Elijah versus Matt up on the block.
And Matt's gonna fight.
Yeah, he's like, it's not over. I got this. He was pretty confident when he first went up that he would have the votes.
Well, you know whose vote he does not have for sure? Tad.
Todd was all like, I was on the block last week. I was on the block last week, and I know for a fact that Matt was ready to vote me out.
So, bye-bye. Bye-bye, Matt.
Yeah, he's not going to feel bad about voting him out.
He said he wouldn't shed an effing tear. Or for Anthony.
Yeah.
He said that this week.
Yeah. Well, this is causing some tension, this move in Hot Chocolate.
Oh, yeah.
Because 3 out of the 5 Alliance members want it, and 2 do not. Anthony and Lexus are anti-Matt leaving.
Yes.
So Kayla is like, oh my god, we gotta make sure Lexus isn't gonna be pissed at us. Like, is this gonna blow everything up?
Too late. Too late. So...
I find it crazy that the girls think, okay, we're gonna get rid of Matt and it's gonna pull Lexus closer to us again. No, she's so pissed. Are you kidding me?
She's really pissed. So Anthony tells Matt exactly what to do and say.
And they really edited the crap out of this.
This was a very annoying, long tutorial on how to annoy people.
Well, it was also like, okay, you're going to be mostly talking to the women, and women like to feel safe and comforted or whatever. So make sure that you make the women feel safe. Like, it was just very...
misogynistic?
Yeah.
Okay. So...
It was too much. But they carefully edited around Anthony saying these things, and we're just like, yeah, make them feel safe. Spicy, Avery, Kayla.
He left out the... You're going to have 3 to 5 conversations per day until the eviction with each one of these women.
And, like, lay on the guilt. Break some hearts.
Make them feel bad. Let them sit in their guilt. It was just like...
It was a lot.
He told exact phrases on what to say.
Matt was all like, I'm going to lie through our teeth. I'm trying to do it without moving my lips. It didn't work. He said he's ready to lie through his teeth. Yeah.
Alright, so... Spicy's getting a little bit worried that Anthony is going to be a little pissed about this whole sitch.
For once, well, for twice, because last time he didn't get exactly what he wanted either. But now, yeah, he's not getting exactly what he wants here because Matt is his boy.
Yeah.
His boy.
His bruh.
Yeah, so Anthony, no, he's not going to be happy about it. And she knows this, but she's like, it's too bad. It needs to be done. And I'm glad that she's finally, like, standing up for her own game and not just doing what Anthony wants.
You know what this reminds me of?
What?
When we used to do the dance recitals and we used to tell the kids what to do and they didn't do it and they did wrong while they stared at you.
It was more like they were doing something that they weren't supposed to be and we'd be like, can you stop that? And then they would keep doing the thing and
yeah,
like
but
make
we
eye
would
contact
ask them to do other stuff too and they would
like sit down, please.
Yeah. Stop screaming. Stop ruining your costume.
Yeah.
No, I can't.
Yeah.
Can't do it.
Well, anyway.
All right.
Who is who in this scenario that you're relating this to?
I don't know. I forgot.
Oh,
Spicy V was the bad kid.
Oh.
And Anthony is
but
like...
I don't see anything wrong with what she's doing. Like, she made such good points throughout this episode. The Hot Chocolate Alliance the way that they've been working it, they're split up on two sides of the house. And
if I was Anthony.
Well, if it's anything that Anthony doesn't want, then it's wrong. Yeah.
All right. Did you know that Matt and Lexus were in a showmance?
Yeah. This segment.
We don't need to see that. We get it. We see them lay together.
What do you think? How do you think this relationship will fare outside of the house?
I think it will have short legs.
It'll last for a bit.
Yeah, and then I think it will probably fizzle out like a little fart.
I can see that.
Watch. They'll be like together forever.
If they are, congrats to them.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
awesome.
I wish them all the best. Love and light. Nothing but the best.
All right. Well, keeping the tradition alive, it's time to have SpawnCon during freaking eviction night.
Oh.
We have other stuff to see.
It wasn't even like a SpawnCon.
No, it was. The phone?
What did they get as the prize?
Probably food, but we didn't see that part.
No.
But it was sponsored content. It was for the Samsung phone.
Oh, I thought SpawnCon was...
sponsored content.
I thought it was sponsored contest.
Well, sometimes. All right, we had to switch our camera battery. So, the sponsored content this time was hosted by Alejandra and Olivia.
The ding-dongs. Ding-dong. Oh.
You say one part.
Ding.
Dong. Sure, give me the dong.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I don't remember what
they
season
snuck in the house.
Do you remember what number season they were?
I thought they said 5.
Were they?
Or 6. 4?
I have no idea. I want to say 6.
I think 6.
Yeah, let's go with 6.
Ding.
Dong. I do remember rooting for them on their season. And they hung around for a bit. One of the things I remember is like how they were all hungover for that one HOH competition.
Was that the wild big booze up where like people were like sleeping together? Like...
Oh, I don't know. I can't remember who. I don't know. But
yeah.
But yeah, I remember them being hungover, and I can't remember now if Olivia was playing or hosting, but she was just like, I'm so out of it.
I think it was 6.
She was hosting.
I think it was 6.
Yeah. But that was a good time.
All right. So they gave them a Samsung phone.
They're up in the HOH room.
That phone was pretty cool, I have to say.
It was a large phone.
They were like talking into it.
Yeah.
And it was like translating.
They were showing off the translation feature.
That was pretty good.
It was very high tech. Very cool.
Okay, so the mission is to get Spicy V to do stuff.
All right, so Spicy V is in the diary room. She's like, oh my god, a phone, it's ringing, big brother. And then Allie is speaking Spanish into the phone.
And it says, hello, this is Big Brother.
Yeah, the phone is repeating it all back in English to Spicy V, which is so cool.
And the translation was pretty good, too.
It was, yeah. So she has 3 different missions to complete.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about Spicy being picked to pull off the missions?
I mean, who else are they going to pick?
I do think it would have been fun to see some of the newbies do some of this stuff. But I do think entertainment-wise, like...
She was the best choice.
Spicy is... She's a wild card, right?
She might not be the best at surviving in the game, but she sure brings the...
She's doing a lot better this season than she did her first time through. Yeah.
All right, so she's got to go around. We saw this actually on the digital dailies.
And we figured there must have been something going on. Because...
Yeah.
Why would they show her just stealing people's water bottles? It was really random.
Well, the first thing was you had to steal and hide all of the water bottles, and she failed because Goose was like, hey, what are all these water bottles doing under the counter in the kitchen?
So she's like, oh my god, does that count?
No, you failed. Then she had to go around for the second mission and tell everybody an embarrassing truth about themselves, like... You stink. Go take a shower.
Matt ended up showering again, twice in one day.
You're short. You stink.
I think she did a good job of not making it, like, too mean.
Or obvious.
Yeah. And then the third task.
She had to...
This was confusing at first. I didn't know what they were talking about until we actually saw it happen.
Tell somebody about...
like a secret napping spot that they figured out. And
she told Todd... Hey, I took a freaking long nap and Big Brother didn't wake me up or punish me or anything. You want to see where my new secret nap-taking spot is?
She picked the most ridiculous spot.
It was obviously on camera.
And she made him, like, lay down on the floor, basically. It did not look comfortable.
No. And then later on, everybody got called into the living room.
Okay, though, this was hilarious.
And Big Brother was like, somebody's been napping, and now everyone is on slop as a punishment.
People were legit pissed.
Yeah.
They were pissed. Elijah was, like, really going off.
I wonder how long that went on before they were like...
I would say probably at least, like, an afternoon, right?
Oh, you think?
Probably.
How?
I mean, they gotta give people the chance to, like, get
Taste the
hungry.
slop?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before they call it off.
Oh, that's probably why they had the food done. Like, oh, you're on slop, but now look at all this tasty, delicious food. Yum, yum, yum.
Yeah. So Todd and Spicy obviously know, like, well, Todd doesn't know the full story, but he knows supposedly Spicy is the one who's been napping. He doesn't say a word about it.
No.
Spicy obviously doesn't say a word about it.
Right.
And then later,
the ding-dongs show up.
oh,
Ding.
dong.
I got it down now. I can go on the show.
I guess so.
All right.
And everyone's like, oh my god, how many people do you think actually recognize them?
1.
No, I think it's more than one, but
2.
I think there were a few people who were like, oh, who's this?
I think, yeah, most of the people were just like, oh, another human. Wonderful.
Yeah.
All right.
So, Allie and Olivia let everybody know what was up, and they were like, oh my god, I can't believe you didn't tell.
Yeah. Okay. Goodbye.
They were just happy that they weren't on slop anymore.
Yeah. All right. So, let's...
Back to the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spicy asked Lexus if Matt knows about hot chocolate, and she said no.
And that's true. She has not told Matt about it as far as we've seen. I mean, he seemed pretty shocked when he found out in the goodbye message, but we'll get there.
So
Spicy's like having a really hard
Sorry.
time here because Matt doesn't know about hot chocolate and she doesn't know how to explain, like, you have to go because I also have something going. Like, yes, I'm working with you, but, like, I also have something bigger going on with, you know, the rest of hot chocolate. So that's why you're going.
Yeah.
But you can't just say that, obviously.
Well, she's looking for any reason that she can to legitimize voting Matt out.
I mean, she had a lot of good reasons. I
Yeah.
think they were legit.
We've never talked game. This is all your fault. You're just doing sex all the time or whatever.
I don't know about that, but, you know, they
it
were
wasn't
spending
sex.
all their time
It was
together.
like sexy time.
Yeah, they were always together and, like, not
Lie
having...
down kissing.
Yeah, not having game conversations with other people.
And Matt realizes after that bathroom conversation that Spicy V shouted at him as
Well, she was
ran
like,
out
good
of
luck
the
with your
bathroom.
combos. Like, I don't want to have to
Goodbye.
blow up my game to keep you. Bye.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
It was a real Beetlejuice. I don't think we survived the crash, Coach.
I don't think so.
Yeah. All right, so Todd and Elijah strolling around, talking game like they're on freaking Sense and Sensibility, whatever. Or
Take a stroll around the room.
yes.
The Bridgerton trailer is dropping tomorrow. Ah! Okay, but anyway, yes. They were strolling around talking game. These two, I see, are getting very tight because Todd did approach Elijah this week and he was like, hey, if we can save you, are you going to be loyal? So he meant, like, to him, Spicy, and, like, the girls, basically. And Elijah was like, yeah, but I feel like his main loyalty is going to be to Todd.
Absolutely. So help me, Todd.
Yeah.
All right, so Spicy and Anthony.
Oh, I remember what they were talking game about.
What?
We could not remember before when we were going over our notes. I was like, what? Okay, so they were talking about how it seems like the guys and girls are, like, really going after each other. So they're like, we should sit back and let them take each other out.
Classic strategy.
Yeah. Todd does not want it to just be guys versus girls. And I would have to agree, like,
That's boring.
it is boring. We don't need that.
Okay, so Spicy and Anthony have a chat. And they get into a pretty heated argument about what's going down.
Well, Spicy was like, yeah, so I don't think I can keep Matt this week. And Anthony was like,
Why?
it's your decision.
Why not?
Yeah, I feel like everything Spicy was saying was making sense.
The whole we have to take shots.
At each other's sides.
Right.
I mean, yeah, that's the
true.
game that you're playing right now. And
when you're playing the middle, you got to... you can't get blood on your hands because then your alliance is going to be outed.
Well, Anthony is so happy when they're following this strategy and it's people from not his side going.
Right.
But the second that it is one of his people, he's just like, oh no, this is wrong. Not fair.
Well, hot chocolate is crumbling because of it.
Yeah, it's definitely...
It's your fault. You killed it, Anthony.
It's causing a lot of problems within the alliance. So Anthony is pissed at Spicy. He feels like she's flip-flopping back and forth.
Flip-flopping! All right, Anthony and Lexus have a chat, and they agree. Hot chocolate is dead.
Ooh, yeah. They told each other, like, you're my number one, blah, 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 while they're vaping, bonding over vaping.
Yeah.
But yeah, these two are, they're not happy with Spicy right now.
No.
And wasn't Lexus saying if she wins HOH, she'd put Kayla and Avery up on the block next to each other?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, boy.
Lexus is campaigning for Matt to Spicy and Kayla. I think you are talking to a wall.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, Spicy has already made up her mind, and she's not going back on that.
She had her mind made up before she even told Avery that she should put Matt up.
And this is unusual, because usually Spicy does flip back and forth.
She does.
But she really has been tunnel vision on this for the week.
Elijah wants to stay in the house. He knows that he effed up last time when he was HOH. It was a big mess. Mm-hmm. But he wants to stay. He wants, even if he, is just on the jury. He wants
the chance to make things right in the game.
That's going to take a whole lot of making things right. All right, so Maddie and Spicy, she tells him, look, I'm in another alliance.
Yeah, she's like, I was with another group before we even really got together, so, like, I'm sorry. Mm-hmm. I think she even mentioned, some of the people that you're working with are in that group. So, like, she's talking about hot chocolate, but she doesn't want to give any names at this point.
Alexis.
Yeah.
All right. Then Matt says, I don't care. I need you. Please don't get rid of me.
Oh, my God. The guilt tripping this week was insane. It was too much.
It didn't work, though.
He tried to pull out the fake tears a few times throughout the week.
There was some real tears in there,
There were some real tears, mostly when he was saying goodbye to Anthony. But
yeah,
there were also some fake, like, save me tears.
Yeah. All right, so it's time for Arissa to check in with us. Mm-hmm. And she said, all right.
Are you alive out there?
Barely.
I did feel like this episode was dragging. I think whenever...
I fell asleep so many times during this because it was boring.
Whenever they are trying to avoid having the HOH in the episode, it just seems like it's forever before they get to the vote. Yeah.
Filler queens. So Elijah's argument was, I made a mess, so save me.
He was also like, keep me around to be a pawn again. Like, what was this thing? Oh, a week without me on the block is like Christmas without presents. So
put me back under the tree.
Oh, no.
I mean,
I did think that was one of his more clever speeches.
It was cute.
I like that, yeah.
It was cute. It wasn't annoying. And then Nat, if one of you could find it in your heart to keep me, I'd really appreciate it.
And to my real ones, I love you.
Yeah. Okay. Goodbye, Matt.
Yeah, I mean, they do the vote. This was a split vote.
Mm-hmm. 5-3.
Was it 5? I thought it was 4-3.
It was 4-3. And the 3 were, of course, Anthony, Lexus, and Tola.
Right. They all voted for Matt to stay. So Arissa pulled a little switcheroo during the vote reveal. Julie. I think Elijah may have soiled himself.
I think so, too, because when he heard his name, he was just like, what?
And that was genuine surprise, not his fake one from when he was nominated a few weeks ago.
No, his fake one would have been like, but his real one was like...
Right, so she did the little fake out, but then she was like, okay, Matt, you're evicted.
All right, go get your diaper changed in the in the diary room.
Yeah.
All right, so Matt comes out, and he's like, hello, Arissa. And he said he had a great time. Mm-hmm. He didn't want to go, but you know what? Arissa says you were probably the most loved person in the house. By who? I guess the other house guests.
I mean, they're all like, yeah, he's such a nice guy, which I'm sure he is in real life, but like, he's not my most loved in the house. Wow.
He said he wanted to go all the way. In the game. Are things serious with Lexus?
He said, yeah, he's in his feels.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. And then Arissa was like, okay, how do you see things playing out? Because it's pretty crazy right now, split vote. And he was like, oh, I hope that my boy Tola wins HOH.
Maybe not this week, but next week.
I thought for sure he'd be like, I hope Lexus does well.
Yeah. What the hell?
No mention of that, just Tola.
All right, so we got some goodbye messages.
Okay.
This was nuts because Spicy went first and she said, I'm in another alliance and it includes Lexus.
Yeah, she was like, Lexus, Anthony, Avery, and Kayla.
He was shooketh when he heard this.
Pretty shocked to hear this.
Oh. Do you think that's why she asked Lexus if he knows about hot chocolate?
I mean, I think
that was when they were filming the goodbye messages.
I'm not sure because I think Spicy was also just wondering, like, am I able to tell Matt the real reason why I'm voting him out or not? Because she really felt like conflicted and she wasn't able to fully explain why she was doing what she was doing.
Avery said, "Wavu."
Maves.
Yeah. Anthony said, "I'm devastated. Rose for life." Whatever.
And then Lexus, she gave a pretty emotional goodbye message. Yeah. Seems like there's some real feelings there.
I'm really curious to see how long this is going to last.
We'll see.
I mean, good for them.
Yeah.
All right.
But then, oh my God.
The real exciting news. Exciting.
Arissa says, if you thought, what was it? Executive veto was crazy?
Yeah. We got Movie Night Massacre.
What? Sunday night. Somebody else is going home. On Sunday.
So that's kind of like a double.
Movie Night Massacre.
That's like a double because they'll probably do another HOH
What do you
after
think
that.
this is? Do you think it's possible that 2 are going? Because like a massacre you would think would be like
more. No, she said one is going.
Yeah, but maybe that's just like a fake out. I don't know. When I hear massacre, I would think like more than one. But
you think it's going to be like some sort of escape room murder mystery?
I have no idea. I have no idea what to expect. I don't know if they're even going to bother doing an HOH or nominations or anything, or if it's just like straight into this.
I almost feel like it's going to be another one of those things with the table.
Maybe. I mean, they do like their tablescapes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I will say, I'm pretty sure that tonight's eviction was actually recorded yesterday.
Right.
So, I mean, that's what it seemed like from the digital dailies.
They need an extra day to clean that place up.
I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I would assume because they are evicting on Sunday, they need the extra time to, after that, do another HOH, nominations, veto, whatever.
Which we won't see until Tuesday.
Yeah, to then evict again on Wednesday. But like,
I'm kind of assuming that tomorrow's digital daily is not going to be anything to do with Sunday's show, the massacre. I think.
Yeah, I don't know what we're getting.
I feel like tomorrow's is going to be whatever was like filmed before.
I have no idea. I have no idea what to expect.
I don't even know if we're going to get one on Friday because usually when they do an instant eviction like this...
Yeah, there's not as much...
They don't... they shut down the feeds. Well, that would be nice, but we don't have feeds. They're going to cancel the dailies like they did for Easter.
They're taking away everything. So, we'll see what happens.
We'll see.
Yeah. So let us know what you thought about all this in the comments.
Are you happy now?
What do you think this movie night massacre is?
I think somebody's going home. I
don't know. Does it have anything to do with Goose sharing all of his short stories and stuff and his scary stories?
They weren't that scary.
I don't know.
Todd fell asleep.
I know.
He fell asleep.
Thanks everybody for watching.
Did you see the beginning of the? Did you hear the beginning of the story?
Yeah, I heard it.
You sure?
Yeah. So, frick. Thank you all so much for watching. We will be back sometime whenever we get a digital daily. And until next time, much love.